And is finally in the clear tonight after a 2-year battle with the courts over drunk driving charges from 2014. What makes this case so notable is the fact that the judge tried to reverse her own decision, which is against the law. The man shared his story with News 4's Dave Graber, who joins us live. Dave.
Well, and Alina, Jonathan Crane was arrested for drunk driving, but he wasn't drunk. The judge actually agreed, and his case was eventually thrown out. That was until she second-guessed her own decision and ordered him back into her courtroom.
It took a lot out of me.
Jonathan Crane knows what it's like to be a free man and a convicted one. But both feelings came within about a week, and they both were the result of the same case. In 2014, Crane and his girlfriend were partying at Pearl nightclub in Rochester. Crane was the designated driver.
Didn't really realize that I was speeding, and I got pulled over. I apologized for speeding. He asked me to step out of the vehicle.
The trooper assumed that he was drunk, said Crane failed field sobriety tests, and slapped him with DWI and several other charges. So Crane hired a lawyer, turned down a plea offer, and prepared to fight.
I wasn't ready to take a plea like that, considering I knew that I was innocent and I was willing to fight whatever means that I had to in order to get the verdict that I thought it deserved.
His case was set for a bench trial where a decision is made by a judge and not a jury. In the end, City Court Judge Major Dixon said state police lacked sufficient evidence for a conviction, and the case was tossed out. But in a shocking and illegal move, the judge tried to reverse her own decision and ordered Crane back to court.
What the heck is going on? This is not justice. This is not fair. I don't think that anybody should have to go through this type of ordeal. You can't do this. This is against the law. Once you render a verdict on the record, you're not allowed to reverse yourself.
Ultimately, the law won, and so did Crane. He was finally exonerated last week.
No matter who you are, you have to follow the law. And in the end, no matter if you're a little guy like me or a big guy like the judge, you have to follow the law, no matter what it says, because it's right, and that's justice.
Now, Jonathan Crane has filed a complaint with the New York State Commission on Judicial Conduct, and he's also looking at hiring a civil attorney to try and sue for the money that he spent defending what turned out to be a bogus charge. He says he spent about $6,000 for that defense. Certainly an important money that has been spent. Reporting live in the newsroom, Dave Graber, News 4 at 5:30.